Well, hello there. Let's get this party started, I think. Alright, we are live. Let's see, I have a stream closed captioner thing I need to start to learn more. Ah, I messed up my chat window. Okay, anyway, whatever. Configure. Visit. Connect to Twitch. Successfully initiated. Click to start captions. Are we captioning? Do we have captions? I don't know, I can't tell. So, okay, yep. Captions are up. Captions are up, and I am backing out. So, hello. Sorry for the little distraction there at the beginning. I am not sure what I am doing today. Hello, Ellie Keen, first time chat. Welcome in. So good to see you. What we're doing today, I don't know. I just don't know. Because I have things in mind. First off, I have, I just have a couple of figures that I have that I've made. But I have recently purchased some metallic wax stuff called Rub and Buff that I kind of want to try out. I've heard about it, but I haven't actually got to play with it yet. So that's probably the first thing and the most interactive thing I will be doing. I'm doing well, thanks. I have some freelance work I need to work on, which you won't be able to tell what that is, but that's what I'll probably be doing later today. And I'm not sure if that's just going to be on stream or not on stream or what. So I'm actually doing a little bit different of a setup here with a different computer running the puppet because I was thinking about doing the computer stuff on my main machine, which might be too slow to be doing broadcasting and the graphic stuff at the same time. I don't know. So, yeah. We're winging it, basically. I still have things to get ready for Wednesday. Wednesday night I will be streaming at a time that's not normal for me, but I will be going over some scratch building basics. How to make models out of things that aren't model kits. So that's, of course, different from these guys because these guys are model kits. But anyway, that was just my entry or my idea for doing a presentation for Art and Jest's Camp Chaos, which is running all month, where there's basically a different streamer every day doing a camp session. So, and that's where I'm at. So how is everyone in chat today? So, and of course, we can do some doodling. So, kind of depends on where we want to go today. I think I'm still set up as being in the makers and crafting section. Although this might be more of a just chatting thing today. I don't know. But I've got some coffee. And I'm ready to get going. So, first off, like I said, Rub and Buff. Haven't used it before. I've decided to go with the silver leaf as opposed to a gold or antique gold or a gold leaf. I think a gunmetal or pewter might have been more my speed, but I did not see those at the store. Let's read the back just to... Warning. May be harmful if swallowed. Avoid ingestion. Wash hands immediately after use. Do not eat, drink, or smoke. So, well, I will have my coffee off to the side there and not use it. Hi, D503. Is that how would you like to be addressed, D5? Since I don't want to wash my hands, I'm just going to put on some gloves. And I'm going to see if I can bring out some extra details in this guy. This guy is missing his hand. I replaced it at one point, and then it broke off again, so... Let's see. Just poking a hole in the top using the lid. Getting a very little bit on my fingertip. And enough 3. Just a little bit goes a long way, I think. Look at that, bring out those highlights. It just adds a little bit of shine on the high spots. Might want to get a little bit more. You can see I got a little bit between the details too. How is the audio mix, by the way? That music sounds a little loud to me, but I'm not used to I usually have the headphones on. So. I'm gonna add a little bit more. It might behave a little differently if you're using your finger rather than the glove. Texture being different. Hey, Zablocker, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, they have this in multiple colors, so I would probably might have gone with copper if they had it at the store, but I did not see it, so I didn't want to go with an antique gold. Didn't want to go with the gold. I wanted more of a silver. So this is the silver leaf color. And I'm probably overdoing it. But I've seen lots of other people using this stuff, and it's like, I want to give that stuff a try. So I am. Oops, a little bit more than I wanted to put on there. Get some done on some of the details underneath. I'm glad to hear you're not doing too bad. I'm doing okay. Doing okay for stream purposes, at least. Oh yeah, this is the guy put his knees on backwards. Put his feet on backwards, oh well. You probably wouldn't notice if I hadn't told you. Now you can't stop looking at it. So can I... Ooh, I got some on the dome. That's not good. Ugh. Let's see if I can wipe it off with a rag. I got some more on the other side of the dome. Because I'm clumsy that way. Just means he's unique. They are all unique. I was hoping to take the dome off so I could get the stuff inside, but I don't want to. It's just it's not glued in, so I could pull it off, but yeah. I mean, it's like I didn't even notice when I picked him up, so it's not like super noticeable. You don't even see it from this angle, so that's it. Let's add some shine onto this guy. This is the latest one that I completed. This is a 150 scale version of this guy, but I was able to source a dome that was much clearer, but is also taller, so I redesigned some things. So this already has some silver paint on it. I don't know if this is... if I have enough on my glove to make a difference now or not. can see it on the edges there. Give it some, like the paint got scraped away a bit. Probably need a little bit more on my glove, but yeah, I think I'll do a little bit more. Ooh. Zablocko says, ooh, awesome. On the packaging, it shows adding highlights to like a fancy frame. So it's not just for metal robots or plastic robots that are trying to look metal. It's easy to overdo it, I think. Just want to bring out that edge. There we go. I wasn't gonna make this guy all grimy, but that's just kind of the way it ended up going. I think it turned out pretty cool, just not what I was originally going for. So, do I want to make... It's like normally when what I've done in the past to add like metal highlights, I just use like a metal or like a silver pen. Yeah, I think I've run out of material. Oh, you can't even see that. Yeah, that wasn't really doing... I don't have quite enough stuff on the glove to hit that. Here's another little spot there. Yeah, like a Sharpie or another paint pen. I don't have... Oh, I do. This is what I had. The last thing I used, I think, was this paint marker. This metallic paint marker. You know, you shake it up. You have to get the paint going, and then you can kind of come in here and just touch some edges to make it look like the paint scraped away a bit. So it's basically doing the same thing, only the application's a bit different. Hey Stevie Seal, how's it going? Good evening to you. I was just trying out some rub and buff, since I've never used it before, and then showing off the paint pen technique, paint marker technique. So, but now, I want to do one last thing. Now, I feel like this guy, the camouflage does too good of a job. I probably should add some shading to it, just to bring it out a little bit more. I just want to get a little tiniest bit, just a little tiniest bit. I just want to bring out his eyeballs, or his lenses. If it was proper military, of course, you wouldn't want reflective lenses. You wouldn't want to be spotted from a distance by the glint in the lenses. So lenses themselves aren't going to be shiny, but I want the rim around them to be. Can I do it? That is the question. It stands out a little better. This is my Vic B4 model. No, it's not. What am I saying? That's not a that's not a Vic model at all. This is a Vic model. This is a Vic model. This is a Vic model, although it's a misnomer for this one. But the Vic stands for the vending capsule, which makes up the dome. This is a bub. This is a bipedal utility bot. And it's 4 because it's 4 inches tall. So, let's remove the gloves. Alright. Now that the stuff that you're not supposed to ingest is put away, I'll have a sip of my coffee. And since I have a few people here, we could do... Oh, I was gonna try that, but I forgot. Oh well. We could do a little bit of drawing, art, or something. Last time I was here, I was going to do a thing with the Pi-ID painter, but then I couldn't remember where I put it. So, we did not do that. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad break, and I will be right back. Yeah, well, as soon as I get around to finding my ad break thing. I'm so disorganized this morning. Twitchity twitch twitch. Create a dashboard. There we go. I'll be back in a minute or two. So, see you soon. All right. Hello, Miss Diane. Welcome in. It's good to see you. First time chat. Enza Blocker's back. Hello, Miss Diane. I dug out my Nintendo DS Lite a few days ago. And it's been in storage for, I don't know how long. Few years. And, it still had a charge, which kind of amazed me. So, I have an R4 cart in there, which lets you do some... lets you put in some homebrew titles, and I guess you could do piratey stuff with it, although, I don't. don't. But one of the things you can get for it is this colors program. And I figured, since I have the camera set up here, I could load up some old pictures. I don't want to connect to the guy. I want to load. I remembered some of these, but I did not remember them all. Let's see, what do I need to do? Open menu. Playback. Play. Yeah, I know this isn't a great capture, especially with the light there. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah, you probably don't need to wait through the whole thing, but that's kind of what it looks like. I see my ceiling fan going in the background there, too. This was a character I've not done anything with yet. But back in the, was it the 90s? There was a, the tabloids in America had Bat Boy. So I thought it'd be funny to make a fruit Bat Boy who just ate fruit, but, you know, people thought was a vampire. So I did a couple of storyboards, and these are the fancy ones. Let's go! So, let's see, what else do I have on here? Just some random... I feel like I need to maybe just set this down and lower my camera or zoom in. And make it so I'm not, like, sliding around all the time. This... and move that ring light. Alright, so let's... menu... So, we're doing a show and tell again. When I have guests to show off to, I show off. Alright. Let's go. Play. Let's see, I drew in the background first, added some background texture, and figured out what the heck I was drawing. Oh, it looks like a head. And now, there's hair. Woo! We're discovering this together. I am not going to suggest that I am. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. So I think at this point I felt like I needed to add a little more story to what was going on, and I don't remember what that story was at this point. It's like, yeah, now let's just focus on the face. Guess I'm just saying this is not a how-to, this is a how I done. Let's find another picture. That's the same one as before, and that's not what I wanted. Load. Yes, discard the current painting. And this one is, I don't know what this is. This is just, I was kind of in the headspace of, I want to do concept art for a while, although I didn't really have a specific reason to. It's like the aesthetic of it, I guess, or like the idea of it. Kind of goes with building things, which seems to be a theme for me. I have no idea what this is, but it looks, yeah, I think it looks cool too. Thanks. Let's see if I can... It's a little better. A little more square. Yeah. Could be a futuristic coffee machine, I guess. Yeah, this was done on the, like I said, the Nintendo DS Lite. Not exactly Procreate on an iPad Pro. Let's see what this one, the build up to this one was. Hey, bye. I need to make a... One of the things I want to work on as far as the emotes go. That's not doing anything. I paused it. I need to make some hype emotes for myself. I have not done that yet. Hype and raid and the usuals. This is obviously a science fiction theme. See the camera or the phone's autofocus trying to catch it once in a while. You can actually see my face a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Of course, my emotes have generally just been the models I made. I took pictures of. But that's cool. Is this doing anything? Yep, it's still going. Oh, there it is. It's doing stuff down in the bottom corner. I have that little saucer right here. I just need to tilt up. It's right there. I messed that all up. Hey, I am in silent mode. Why, yes, I would like to see what you created. And hello, Beheader. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. In case you can't hear me, because you're in silent mode. We are just looking through some pictures I did on my Nintendo DS Lite years ago. I just pulled it out of storage. Yeah, if you want to paste anything in my Discord, feel free. Let me see if I can find the invitation link, and you'll have to let me know if it works. Because they changed it. I think they changed it. I think when I set this link up, you could set it to be a link that doesn't expire. But since then, they've made that feature into something that you have to have your Discord set as a community to do, and I have not done that yet. Does that make any sense? Am I saying that correctly? Hey, look. That was me. Copy link address. Paste. And I'm gonna tell you where you can put any pictures you wanna post. That would be in the what you doing section. You can... Data on the moon. Oh, and that one's done. Yeah, apparently I have this thing for science fiction. And I'm guessing this is a Transformers-esque robot head. Oh, I guess I don't have that one set up. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Dana. I am Atomic Gift Shop. I do a bit of streaming here and there, usually Saturdays and a little bit on Wednesdays. Usually something around art or crafting, making stuff. Sometimes pixel art, sometimes digital sculpting. It varies. So whatever I feel like doing at the time, I guess. Sometimes it's 3D modeling and animation. Usually just 3D modeling. So, yeah, welcome in. I also, I do call it Atomic Gift Shop because I do have a gift shop online. It's not so much of a gift shop per se as a store where you can buy some stuff that I've designed or thought was cool. So I can make vinyl decals. I sell some model kits. I do a few different things. Have some designs that I've made that are available on print-on-demand products, so they don't get made until you actually purchase them. So I don't have a huge stockpile of things. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. And I started streaming on Twitch partially to promote that, and partially just to give myself a designated time and space to work on arts and crafts and that kind of thing, and just kind of explore that. And it's become a nice little... Got to know some nice little people. Well, not little people. Got to know some nice people. You all. I got to know you all. You know what I'm trying to say. I got a little flustered there. Thank you, Zablocker. I appreciate that. Make me blush. Anywho. Yeah, so it looks like that is the end of that drawing being drawn. Nope, not quite. It's still being done. Still a little bit. Got the background to work on. I can critique this if you'd like. I can say, oh, that nose is too long. The eye visor is not down low enough. The chin is kind of moving out towards the bottom, and it should, but whatever. Well, thank you, Stevie. I've appreciated your streams as well, and I've been able to be in them. Problem is, most of the people I I keep on accidentally clicking on the same thing. Problem is, most of the time when I'm... Yeah, a lot of y'all are streaming while I'm at work, so I can't really spend a lot of time watching streams, or definitely not a lot of time interacting with streams. And sometimes I need to concentrate on my job. Let's see. I keep accidentally selecting something. Load. I keep accidentally selecting something. And there's much more, much more. I should probably... tilt the screen down so you can see what I'm seeing. I mean, you can tell I can accidentally click on something. Just a little fishy doodle tribal art-esque type thing. Let's see. I want to load. Is it load? Is that the load? No, that's not the load. That one's the load. No! No! This is getting annoying. We'll do this one. Yes. I don't know, do you like the playback of the drawings? Sometimes that can get a little boring, I think, but it's also not bad to see technique. Not, again, this is a how I did it, not necessarily how you should do it, because I'm not an art teacher. Well, good, because it's an easy way to make content. Pre-roll ads are on. Run an ad break to disable them. So, most of what I would say I'm mostly self-taught, but you know, I've read a couple of things. I've watched demonstrations. I watched other people do things. So yeah, this is how I learned. So I did have 5 classes of private art lessons, and I learned a bit, but it felt to me like I was just, yeah, it just gave me time to practice, so I didn't feel like it was necessarily well spent money for my parents, but you know, so I probably should have continued with that, but you know, I was young. These are from maybe... I know some of the stuff on this device I made in like 2010. So that's how old this stuff is. I did plug it in to charge it, I think, but like I said, it came out of the storage box and it was still charged. So of course the red light's on it now, so I don't know what that means, but maybe that means it needs to be charged. And yeah, I have watched what they call speed painting videos on YouTube, and I've watched people doing, where they do a time lapse of 3D modeling stuff. So it's definitely something that I was into a while ago. Young, dumb, and full of ideas to create robots. I'm thinking, hey, this thing needs some kind of setting to be in. Let's make that up after the fact. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the one that I did recently. That kind of looks a bit like Earthworm Jim. I think it's mainly the hair. Oh, that was the end of that. Oh, can I just use the keyboard, or the keys? Hey, that makes it a lot easier. I just use the D-pad to maneuver. Nice, working out some logo ideas for a friend. These guys are kind of fun. In this case, I started with the backdrop. And this, I don't think I have layers in this program. I don't think this program has layers, so it's more of an old school feel. Some happy little blood streaks on the walls. Yeah, these were quick. I did about, looks like 2 or 3 of these potato people. I don't know what to call them. I was just going for something outside of my style, or something different. First, we start with a blob, and then we draw some outlines, then we adjust the outlines, then we scribble a bunch, and add some shading, and we're done. And the rest is just adding drama. Let's load. Let me look up some other one. The other one in this series of 3, sort of. This one's a bit different. It's kind of missing a body. Again, a blocker. You just make me blush. Again with the thumbs up. Nobody knows. Nobody. So apparently I do a lot of like faces and body, It's just kind of a default. This is definitely a potato head. Let's see. Let's find a few more. Apparently this one started out completely differently, Because that's how I would start a vehicle concept art. OrcaCreative.com. I don't remember what that was. Oh, this is going to be a good one. You know, I think there has to be layers because I'm not erasing the background. I'm just realizing I could probably make some stickers out of some of these guys. I don't necessarily know that there's a market for it, but I could do that. I have the capabilities. Apparently I liked it enough to sign it. And when I work on digital paintings, I tend to go rather colorful a lot of times, or at least that has been a trend at times. What? Now I got the sound open. So does that mean you can hear me now and you couldn't before? Did you miss my voice that much that you really needed to work on getting your audio back? Hey now. I like to keep this a family-friendly stream. I guess I'm doing... Yep, still doing details on the body. Legs, I guess. Watching the replay with you. And that's the end of that one. I don't know what this guy is. I don't know. It was probably partially inspired by Strong Bad. The Homestar Runner thing, but he doesn't have boxing gloves, so don't know. Might not have been that. Let's find something else to play. Did I see a dragon? No, that's not the dragon. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's something Tron inspired. D5 loves Homestar Runner. That had a certain charm to it. Yes, they did. I hear notifications, and I don't know what they mean. people saying hello in Discord. Hello, hello. Katarin. Tape header. Hello, hello. And now the screen is black because I ran out of battery apparently while I was not looking at the screen. I don't know that I can bring it in. So, one of the things I was going to grab when I was away for the last bit was a notepad. But I forgot. So, dear Strongbad, how do you type with boxing gloves on? Well, stupid face. With the power of the mind. Suddenly, he becomes German. See, I disagree about the whole great voice acting thing. I don't have the consistency and control. I can laugh in a goofy way. Let's cover up the time to raid. It's not time to raid yet. So, this is a sticker I made in-house on printable vinyl with a clear laminate on top. This is, I would guess it would be water resistant, but not waterproof. Like, if any water were to seep in the sides, it would ruin it. But a drop on the face of it probably wouldn't. Let's see. Going to do a quick reset, I think. And run some ads. And be back in a minute or two. Just to kind of, you know, grab some more stuff for you to see with the art show stream apparently that we're having, or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna go find something else to do and bring it back to you. So I could probably run the hey, I'm away from the screen shot, but nah. We'll let you all play and chat. Where's that button that I need to press? There it is. I'll see you all in a bit. Are we out of ads yet? Yes, they are easier to catch when they're not running. They certainly are. Alright, so this is what we did on a previous stream fairly recently. I'm gonna switch you over to the arts channel because that's kind of more what we're doing at the moment. Arty, art. We might go for another half hour or so. There's a stream, another Camp Chaos stream starting in about noon. And I might go right over to that just for solidarity's sake. So, not that I've spent a whole lot of time with the streamer. Can't even think of the name right now. Aw. So you're surrounded by art and watching art. Guess it's that kind of gallery. And we'll also hydrate in an inefficient manner. I still have not brought this into the computer to color it. I mean, I took pictures of it, but I haven't processed it at all. So, let's see. It looks like I started several things on this page and didn't like it. That's okay. Go. I'll do the sandwich man. Oh, okay, yeah, the sandwich boards. Stand out there and with a sign on saying, "Hey, come in. Come look at the gallery." So, chat. Do you have any suggestions on what I should doodle today to finish out this stream? I'm open for suggestions. Oh, how French. A donut throwing a robot on skates. Do a guillotine. Do gift shop? Is that so gift shop or do gift shop? I'm inclined to not. I'm inclined to try a. Those are a lot of A's. How about a seal? Sure. I've already done so many suggestions that the blocker has suggested. So I'm take it from somebody else. So a seal and a guillotine. That's an interesting combination. I wonder what could be done with that. I'm not sure Stevie would like it. Oh, peanut butter fish. Really? All right. I do want to add more for you all to do in these streams at some point. But especially by Wednesday, it'd be nice to have a little more space laser directed guillotine from the future. I could add more to my stream to make it a bit more professional, a little more flashy. I think I would like to do that by this coming stream on Wednesday night, but at the same time, I am running out of time, and I am Yeah, that's probably not going to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I'm rambling. So, space laser guillotine seal. I'll write the prompt. How did you spell guillotine? And is it a doning? Oh, so the robot throws donuts. Okay. Um, Rocket ship sports car. That sounds like something that's up my alley. It could be taken a couple of different ways. You just have to make sure that the dashboard is inlaid with the beaks of so many eagles. Should there be a stipulation where I can't look up reference, or should I look up reference? With a laser cannon. That makes me wonder, what is a laser cannon? I know what a cannon is, I know what a laser is. I guess it's like a chemical laser that just shoots a beam, and I don't know how it differentiates between. I guess it's just the size. The size and destructive capability of the laser. I just watched something on chemical lasers yesterday on Action Lab YouTube channel. All right, so I have rocket ship sports car, donut throwing donut. Donut. Nope, that's not a donut throwing donut. That's a donut throwing robot. I am not going to try to get everything on skates. Space laser, guillotine, seal, or dolphin with laser cannon. This sounds like an epic scene. The freaking lasers. Oh, alright. So now that I have this slow song playing, really gets my creative juices. Alright. Rocket ship sports car. Is that a sports car with a rocket ship theme, or a rocket ship that is the equivalent of a sports car in the thing? It could be taken a couple of ways. Donuts throwing robots on skates? I don't. Space lasers. Named the guillotine. Ah, so sports car in space. Drawing on the power of memory. You know, I just remembered something that I was going to do. That I had just remembered just now. Now I don't want to interrupt. Maybe when I'm done with this, if there's time, which I don't think there will be, I'll show you how to draw a horse. Just throwing that out there. Not saying I'm the best at drawing horses, but I know a technique. I've adapted. I mean, granted, I got the original technique from a book, so it's not like super secret stuff. Okay. Sealed dolphin with laser cannon. I don't need to be adding details at the stage. I'm not sure how. Well, let's see. We'll go with a... I'm kind of blocking in the space for the vehicle, for the car. Have it flying around the guys. Like I said, this is madness, as said. That's a bit too high, I think. I'm looking at this from an odd angle, so it might be getting stretched. I wonder how look a space horse, Willie. Why did you want to do that to me? Well, I think you did that to yourself. And you won't learn that from me. We're not going into that much detail. There will be a detail. But that's because the detail is a prominent feature of the horse. Dad joke. Not that I am a dad. Okay. So we have organic shapes. We have... mechanical shapes. You guys are testing me. I think the seal should be cyborg. It's like a movie poster. Only from the mind of the beheader. Oh, now I get it. I'm slow. Some ways, some things. Alright. Do I have a pen? Do I have a nice, thick lining pen for inking lines I don't think I have that near me. Oh, wait, is that something? No, that's gray. And that's black. That'll do. Not horses again! I'm the one who brought that up that time. But I was just suggesting drawing. How to draw. Yeah, the brush tip on this pen doesn't work so well anymore. And this might be challenging. Hey, you guys, why don't y'all scooch aside so I can maybe adjust my drawing surface so that I actually can see this straight on. And we'll bring some light back around. If I'm looking down, you know, that's... If my eyes are closed, it's probably just because I'm looking down. Speaking in terms of the puppet. Okay. So clearly, that's not the shape we want. This is rough. My hand is not in a comfortable position. I know seals have long whiskers. Yeah, this is a kind of a rougher drawing. That's okay. We're just here for the fun times. Got the mount for the laser cannon. What is all this detail? I don't know. It's just there to be detail. Got to get the business end. The business end of the laser. Why is it square? I don't know. I'm assuming it's a space laser, so I'm not sure that radiator fins help or not. Do heat sinks work in space? There's no air to draw the heat away, but that is how heat is removed, is by radiating it. So I think they work. Just not the same. Exactly as on Earth. The beheader needs to nap. Still have a huge headache from the food poisoning. Well, I hope your head feels fine after a bit. Obviously. That sucks. But yeah, enjoy your nap. Hope you sleep well. Then thank you for stopping in. Not that lasers have little squiggly things out from them like that, because they're just a beam, but you know. And now, for the car. Ooh. This is not the most comfortable drawing position. Fucking go! I think I accidentally did a little. This is the tricky part. Compound curves, made up on the fly. Unclear design choices from the start. What will this ever look like? This is more supercar than sports car, I suppose. Though maybe not as slick. This is 290s? Maybe. We're making it up as I go. As we all know. Oops. 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 Sabago. Why are there air scoops in space? I don't know. Not all cars that have air scoops actually need them. It's for aesthetics. This reminds me a little bit of Le Mans. You might be able to tell I did not have a clear idea of what I wanted to do with this thing. I'll put the occupants in spacesuits. Spaceship! Spaceship! I have not looked up at chat in a couple of seconds. Has it turned into a dumpster fire yet? I'll leave this an empty seat. That is... it's like a mini car. And running out of ink in this end of the brush pen as well. And a random guillotine that's unattached to anything. I was gonna make it like a chair face, like a character, but still could, I guess. Maybe some googly eyes on it. Alright. It's looking awesome! Thank you. To be honest, I had any cool car in mind. I don't know much about automobiles, so just tag sports in there. Okay, cool. Cool. It comes up as words for me instead of in emote. You're talking the UFO? Ooh, I wasn't even on screen. Huh. It shows up as the emote for me. Where was that other pen that I found, that I saw, that I pulled out, that was here, that is no longer here, that should be right here because I've not gone anywhere. Oh, it was hiding behind soda can. Maybe after a reload it might show up. I don't know. I'm kind of like doing the background, although the seal would probably be gray. But I've already started doing the background, so. Just adding some, we'll call it value to the background so that the foreground objects pop a bit more. And also kind of hide some of the pencil lines, I guess. This part here was a part I had trouble with. Not exactly sure where the line should go. I think it looks like a dolphin, but you know, whatever. We call them bottlenose dolphins because their nose looks like a bottle. But they were there before the bottles were. Why don't we call them dolphin-shaped containers of liquid? We're just so species-centric. So long, and thanks for all the fish. So sad it had to come to this. We'll make it look like there's something, some motion coming off of this vehicle. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Bum, bum, bum. Have you fallen asleep yet, Zublocker? You still with me? Yep, we're still in the shot. Still in the shot. I've watched some videos on how to draw, especially I bought a series of videos on how to draw concept art. This isn't quite the right marker for that. Because it doesn't, I don't think it's going to fade like, I mean it might be the same type. Probably a, nope, this is a watercolor dual tip marker. Interesting. It's not alcohol based. If it was alcohol based, I would expect it to fade over time, and maybe it does, I don't know. But, you know, I'll just do this to kind of separate the vehicle from the creature. Is this the kind of seal you were thinking of, Stevie's seal? I'm at the point where if I keep doing things, I'll probably start not liking the things that I'm doing. Could use some more, but, you know, again, this is something that could be enhanced in the digital process. Can I move it? How was that for a time lapse? Ooh. There is time. There is a little bit of time. A little bit of time for a drawing lesson. There's something I figured a new technique that I might try out for this. And I think you will all enjoy. So to draw a horse, you start with a circle. Usually you start with a circle. I'm going to start with an egg. You see that? Yeah, okay. Starting with an egg, I'm gonna draw a line down the middle of the egg and a line across the egg. And I'm gonna draw another oval there and another oval there and a little triangle down there. So then we add a bridge and we add some glasses, some big round glasses. And we add an ear, add another ear, and we do a big hoop piercing at the top of this other ear. Actually, it should be up here more. And then another random circle over there to the side. And I think you can probably see where I'm going with this. I mean, it practically draws itself, right? You know. So we just connect the lines. Like that. And we add in some doodads down here. And the back doodads are a bit trickier just because they're, you know, until you're used to them, which is probably not quite right. We'll do this. No, we'll do it like this. Anyway, this one we'll put out like this. And here's detail, because the horse needs detail. And we do another little circle. Bit of triangle action up top here. Some shagginess. And we erase the parts that aren't the horse. And that's my new technique for drawing a horse. Clean up that line in the middle there. What do you think? That's a little rough there. You know, whatever. First time chat. Catherine Ampa. Welcome in. Hello. Sorry if I missed you until just now. So, let's see. We are at 12 o'clock. Let's take a look and see where it is we are going to be raiding to. Calendar. And I can get back to working on some freelance work, which actually pays some bills. Which I need, because I had some bills come due. Detect Magic. That's who we're going to be seeing. Well, let me see if I can bring this up. I'm sorry, I'm just clicking off to the screen, the sign. Could I put something in your Discord about Camp Chaos? Yes. Yes, you can put something in my Discord about Camp Chaos. My Camp Chaos session will be Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, which would be 9 p.m. Eastern time. and Zero Dark 30 at the rest of the world. No, just kidding. It won't be at Zero Dark 30, it'll just be Zero Dark. Do 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 do. Bug Boy was a bad boy. Welcome in. You are catching us at the end. It was kind of an arty stream today. We reviewed some old digital art that I had on a DS Lite. I started the stream by playing with some Rub and Buff, which I had never used before. And yeah, so it's been pretty good. Now I have to get working on some other stuff. So we are going to raid out to Detect Magic. Is that who it is? Yeah. And say hello over there. If I can figure out how to do all this stuff. Raid.